All right, welcome to the presentation for CS656 Fall 2014. This is Group 1, Robin Rujeski, Michael Coles, Calzin Ming, and Patrick Chamakale. This is the World Series of Rock, Paper, Scissors. Basically a simple game that we use to demonstrate some techniques of app development and using the web. So let's get right into it. To make this program, we used some supporting programs. Our development engine was Xamarin. Our coding language was C#. Platform, Android API 15, Ice Cream Sandwich. The database was SQL Server. It was hosted on SQL Forge. Some of the justifications on why we chose this. Xamarin is used to develop high-performance apps and use third-party .NET libraries. It let us use C#, and it allowed us to write everything in C#. Other edges that we didn't necessarily use, that we can throw in HTML and Java and JavaScript for things that we need. We didn't really use that. We were able to reuse some existing C# programming from other applications we had, so that helped out a lot. You can also develop cross-platform applications. That's not really applicable here, but it's a great thing to have. And one of the biggest reasons is Xamarin is free. We didn't have to pay for our license to use it. For using C#, it's a cutting-edge, powerful programming language. It has an advanced runtime and is reliable, more reliable than some of the other things like C++, which is sort of a dinosaur now. It was easy to adopt. I picked it up probably in a few hours after downloading it, so it was pretty good. It's fast debugging. It's quickly portable across any application. For example, applications like Xamarin were able to use it with no problem. So that's one thing. Our main reason for using C# is it's not Java. We have a real hard time using Java and have some issues with how they go about doing business. So it's a great alternative to Java or Python or other languages like that. And if you don't want to use an older language like C or C++. We used Android just because it's a more open program. It's open source, so you can earn a lot of money without paying for expensive licenses. You can integrate it across many different types of devices. It's not like iOS, which is just Apple. We can have Samsung or HTC or Asus, and basically anyone can create an Android device. So that's pretty good. And also better syndication. That refers to the Google Play, how we can create an app and put it on Google Play, start making money, and everyone's happy. All right, so going on to the principles of operation of how our app worked. Basically, we add the World Series of Rock, Paper, Scissors app, and it would send web requests to the web. Web would forward them to the SQL server. That would give us a response back to a query, and that would use that data to populate the app. So it's basically two pieces talking back and forth over the web. Now we're going to go into a quick demonstration of the program and how it works. All right, so basically what we have here is the loading screen for the Rock, Paper, Scissors app. It's a basic logon, so I'm going to log on using my username. And password. And by the way, this is done on the onboard emulator that's on Xamarin. So this lets us run a virtual app. All right, this brings us to the lobby, where it acknowledges we have successfully logged in by displaying our username here. We have a chat function here, where one can chat with the other players that are waiting to start a game. All right, just gonna tell the other group guys to stop being so anxious to play and to chill out. So yeah, that's our smack board, as we call it. It's a way to chat between players. When we play, it's just going to open the next available game. There's no lobby or matchmaking. That would be a good feature for a later build. On the screen, we can choose our selection of rock, paper, or scissors. And when we submit it, we see what our opponent selected and a result. So they played scissors as well, which results in a tie. We played rock and they played paper, and that's a loss. So also we have a statistics screen, which will calculate a query from the server on how our wins and losses stack up over time. So that's the basic functionality of our game. So essentially, it's just a very simple game using HTTP web requests to get data back and forth to an SQL server and to populate moves and chat and statistics as well. So that's our presentation. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for your attention.